Here we're going to draw some more lines. As before, we're going to make up our own little table of values with -2, 0, and 4. This rule is y is equal to x. So whatever x is, y has that same value. So this would be -2, 0, and 4. That's a nice easy one. -2, -2, 0, 0, and 4, 4. This time, y equals 2 lots of x. So if we have our same values, -2, 0, 4. If it's 2 lots of x, we're just multiplying these numbers by 2. So -2 times 2 is -4. 0 times 2 is still 0. And 4 times 2 is 8. So we're plotting the points -2, -4. 0, 0, and 4, 8. Oops. And our next one is y equals 3x. So 3 lots of -2 is -6. 0 times 3 is 0. And 3 times 4 is 12. So -2, -6. 0, 0. And unfortunately my other point doesn't fit on. So I'm just going to have to draw this one using the 2 coordinates. And the last one, -2, 0, 4. So 0.5x, that means a half of x. So a half of something is the same as dividing by 2. So -2 divided by 2 is -1. Half of 0 is going to be 0, and half of 4 is 2. So -2, -1, 0, 0, and 4, 2. Now that one looks a little bit crowded, but as you can see, they all actually go through the coordinate 0, 0. Similar example, but this time these are all negative. So y equals -x. So if x was -2, then -2 times -1 gives +2. 0 obviously is 0, the sign would not affect it. And if x is 4, then y would be -4. So we have -2, 2, 0, 0, and 4, -4. Y equals -2x. So -2 times -2 gives +4. 0 times -2 would just be 0, and -2 times 4 is -8. So -2, 4 is our first coordinate, 0, 0, and 4, -8. Whoops. And our final example, So negative 0.5 times x, so negative 0.5 times negative 2 gives positive 1. 0 times anything is 0. Negative 0.5 times 4 is negative 2. These obviously you can all calculate on your calculators if you wish. So we're plotting the coordinates negative 2, 1, 0, 0, and 4, negative 2. Again, they are all negative gradients, so they're downhill sloping, but they all seem to go through the same coordinate of 0, 0. Some more sketches. These are more complicated, but we're going to use the same 3 values. So negative 2, 0, and 4. So 2 lots of negative 2 plus 2. So in this box it is 2 lots of negative 2 plus 2. 2 times negative 2 is negative 4, plus 2 is negative 2. For this one, 2 times 0 plus 2, which is 2, and 2 times 4 plus 2, which is 10. So we have our 3 coordinates, negative 2, negative 2, 0, 2, and 4, 10. Okay, our second example. Given that these numbers are slightly larger, I may change my values for this particular one. So I'm going to have negative 1, 0, and 2. And let's hope they fit in. So 4 lots of negative 1 is negative 4. Take away 5 is negative 9. 4 lots of 0, take away 5 is negative 5. And 4 lots of 2, take away 5 is 3. So we're plotting the coordinates negative 1, negative 9, 0, negative 5, and 2, negative 3. Oh, something's gone wrong there. I apologise, it was 2, 3, not 2, negative 3. And our final one on this page. So we can probably go back to our negative 2, 0, and 4 here. So this would be negative, negative 2 minus 3. So negative, negative 2 is positive 2. Take away 3 is negative 1. For this box, it would be negative 0, take away 3, which is obviously just negative 3. And negative 4 minus 3 is negative 7. So 2 minus 1, 0, negative 3, and 4, negative 7. And there we go.